Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to make this quick and easy oven baked one pot chicken and rice recipe. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. All the measurements will be available for you in the description box below. So I am starting off with some chicken. I'm using a braai pack which composes of drumstick, thighs, and a little bit of breast, and I've just seasoned that with some salt and pepper. Next, I'm going to be adding some chicken spice on my chicken, and then I'm going to bind that all together with a little bit of oil. So after I've added the oil, I'm then going to add the thyme. I've got fresh thyme here. If you don't have fresh thyme, you can definitely use the dried spice type. That will also work out well. And then we're just going to give that a quick mix, just to make sure that all the spices evenly distribute on all the pieces of chicken. And yeah, so basically after we've done that, this is basically what your piece of meat should be looking like. It should be well covered with the spice, but we don't need to go overboard with the spice. So now I've got a skillet, and then to that pan I've just added some oil, and then I'm also adding butter. The reason I've added oil is to make sure that my butter doesn't burn, because butter does burn really quickly at a high heat. And then we're going to be placing our chicken skin down just to brown our skin a little bit. We're not trying to cook our chicken, and this process should take you no longer than 5 minutes on each side per piece of chicken. So you're just going to add all the chicken pieces inside. Try not to cramp them as much, and once you're able to turn it over, you can just continue adding the rest of the pieces of chicken. And like I said, this process should take you about 5 minutes per side, and the aim here is just to give our skin a little bit of a head start in crisping up, because the cooking process of the rice will take very little time once we've popped it in the oven. Okay, so this is what our chicken skin is looking like, and then we're basically just going to be removing that from the pan. And at this point you can also reduce the heat on your pan. You can put it on a low medium heat, which is setting number 3 on your stove. Then to that I've added my vegetables, which is just some onions, a little bit of garlic, and some thyme again, and I'm just going to be sauteing that. I can see at the bottom of the pan it looks like there's things that have burned, but that's actually flavor from the chicken, so you don't have to worry about that. You can just continue sauteing your onions just as it is. Then you're going to add a little bit of water to assist you with deglazing that flavor that is stuck at the bottom of the pan, basically. So you're going to give that a mix just for about 3 minutes, just to also assist with removing the flavor that's stuck at the bottom. Then I'm going to be adding a little bit of turmeric. I want turmeric in this dish so that I can create a little bit of a color to my rice. Then I'm going to be adding some curry. I'm using medium curry, but you're welcome to go overboard with this and put the spiciest one that you have. And then I'm going to add a little bit of rosemary. Again, I'm going to give that a quick mix just to evenly distribute everything. The liquid here was not a lot, it's just enough to cover the rice. I'm going to be using basmati rice, and I would strongly recommend that you use basmati, because basmati cooks really quickly, unlike the other types of rices. However, if you are going to be using your normal white rice or brown rice, I would suggest that you parboil it a little bit before you add it and do this step. So with my basmati rice, I'm just going to give it a mix inside this sauce that I've created, and the aim here is just to make sure that my rice is evenly flavored with the liquid, because we are going to be transferring this into a baking dish. I did say that this is a one pot pan dish. My pan, however, is not oven safe, so that's why I'm going to be transferring it into a baking dish. However, if you do have an oven safe pan, then you can just continue with the steps from this point after I've transferred everything into the baking dish. So I've transferred the rice back into the baking dish, and then we're going to continue with the steps. And like I said before, if your pan can definitely go into the oven, you are more than welcome to then just continue with the process from this point onwards after I've put the rice in the pan. So to that I'm going to be adding water. So for 1.5 cups of basmati rice, I've added about 2 cups of water, and then I'm just going to mix my rice inside that liquid. You can see that the liquid is also coloring very well, so the pre-mixture of our rice will definitely assist in ensuring that the flavors are evenly distributed. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the meat with the skin side facing up, and that's because we want our meat to be at the top, and we also want it to be crisped out. I do have a lot of meat for this dish actually, but I would also recommend that if you are doing this recipe, try to use a dish that has a very small volume, just to assist you in cooking your rice better. If you are going to be using a wider and longer dish, you might have to reduce your cooking time, but also you might end up losing a lot of the liquid without cooking the rice very quickly. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to cover it up with a little bit of foil, pop it in my oven for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I removed the lid, and then I just put it on grill so that I can brown the meat a little bit. And obviously with the browning of the meat comes a little bit of crisping of the rice, but that's not a train smash. You're just going to fluff it out at the end. And basically this is it for this recipe. It's quick, it's easy, it's simple, and this can feed up to 6 people. So if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. Comment in the comment section if you're definitely going to be trying this dish. Like this video, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Bye.